I don't have time for big friendship groups. Like, I'm not in a gang. Allow it. Like, we are not BTS. Hello humans, potatoes, spuds, and everything else marvelous that exists in this wonderful realm. My name is Yasmila and welcome back to the channel. I've been wanting to make this video for a hot minute, but I've just been postponing it and postponing it and postponing it. I just wanted to talk about the things that I've learned whilst hitting my 20s. Now, this quick disclaimer. This is my personal experience, okay? Not in any way am I saying that this is going to be the experience for you. Not in any way am I saying that everyone's experience is the same. I'm just talking about my experience and the things that I have learned in my 20s. You start realizing that your friends have a different life to you, and this is like my biggest ick of a lot of people who are the same age as me, where they sort of expect that other people needs to always be emotionally available for them. Maturing and growing up is realizing that your friends have lives, okay? Me, if my friend, and that's just me, I'm not saying that you need to be like me, I'm talking about myself. And because I'm a person, yeah, when I'm talking to people, I take I take a few business days before I respond. But that's because I'm recharging my energy before I speak to you. I don't want to speak to anyone when I'm on low energy. Just another thing before some of you guys kill me, because I do understand that, you know, some people might disagree with my opinion, and that's okay, because we're all entitled to our opinions. You know, everyone's got their way of dealing with life. And I feel like, you know, for some people, and especially myself, I prefer to sort of process what I'm going through and then speak to someone about it. You know, obviously, you know, I've got my friend, you know, people are there for me, and, you know, it's always appreciative when you've got friends that are there for you and are ready to listen. But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, people, you know, need to have their space, and I feel like some people need to sort of respect that, you know, not everybody deals with life the same way. Another thing that I've learned in my 20s is that life is not a competition. You know, when I was 16, I was like, I can't wait for me to be in my 20s. I'm gonna be married at the age of this. I'm gonna have this car, live in this house, have this. Girl, I don't even have a child. Everything that I said was going to happen in my 20s definitely did not happen. You're seeing, you know, your school colleague getting married, the other one is having children, the other one is engaged, the other one is going on holiday. We are pressured so much that we need to have like a specific lifestyle and achieve specific goals at a certain age. Hunty, did Rihanna not become billionaire after 30? Being in my 20s also made me realize how annoying I was as a teenager. How I explain that is, before, when I was, you know, a teenager and we would get on the bus and, you know, we're screaming like lunatics in the back of the bus and just being the loudest people there, I never understood why certain adults would be rolling their eyes, why they were. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I get it. That is the last thing I want to be hearing after having 2 hours of sleep, not having a coffee before I left the house, and forgetting my headphones. So now I understand. I'm at an age now where before I used to try and be a bit humble. Okay? Don't allow people to stop you from doing what you're doing or feeling yourself. I remember, this is a bit of a story time as to how I allowed someone to stop me from doing something that I love. When I was in secondary school, me and my best friend decided to make YouTube. Okay, we decided to create a YouTube channel for us to, you know, just, you know, to have fun. 2 boys from our class decided to make a Facebook page that was like a parody page of what we were doing. That put me down. I stopped doing YouTube. As many of you guys know, I've been on and off this platform. It's only the last year that I've really gained confidence enough for me to continue, because I said, bun it. I needed to stop living my life for other people and what other people are saying. I don't care anymore, you know, because at the end of the day, as much as, you know, yeah, people's opinion is important, blah 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 blah, it's not though. Because at the end of the day, who needs to pay your rent? Who's going to pay your gas? Who's going to pay your electric? The way the world is moving right now, like with the way the economy is dropping, and you are still stopping yourself from doing because you're scared of people's opinion. You need to take some kind of accountability, because you need to stop allowing people to guide you in terms of what you want to do in life. Just get up and do it. Eventually you get tired of being the yes man. Eventually you get tired of allowing people to dictate your opinions. Eventually you get tired of blaming everybody else for your decisions, because the only reason why certain people don't do certain things is because they're so focused on what other people are going to think and what other people are going to say. Until people change that mentality, you're not going to go anywhere in life. And that's just the tea. I don't know what it is, especially once you hit 25. You just get this, it's like this new regard, this new energy towards life. And you start noticing a lot of things that you really didn't notice. You start noticing people's behavior. You start noticing who really is there for you. You start noticing a lot of things. And if you want me to be quite frank, before I used to be a person who thought that I need to have lots of friends. I don't. I've got a few friends, a few people that I associate myself with, and that's all I need, really. I need my space. I don't have time for big friendship groups. Like, I'm not in a gang. Allow it. Like, we are not BTS. People are scary. Like, they're... Yeah. Yeah, no. Nope. Being in my 20s has made me realize a lot of things. You know, it's definitely opened my eye to a lot of things happening around me. It's helped me become more confident within myself. You know, loving yourself is taking accountability, grabbing that wheel and taking control of your life. That's loving yourself. Try and take control of the things that you can take control of, because at the end of the day, your life is like a car, innit? You're the driver. Also, just this is really off topic, but I just wanted to add this point before I finalize this video, and it's just some advice I want to give to some of the younglings, because I know there's a girl out there that used to be like me, right? Be patient. The one for you will come. That's the best advice I can give to anyone. Just because you're in your 20s and you don't got a man, don't mean you're ugly. Just because you're in your 20s and you don't see someone who's potential for you yet, don't mean you're ugly. Some people meet the love of their life in their 40s. Some people meet their love in their life in their 60s. Love in their life. Look at my English. English is my third language, allow it. Not my camera doing its dues to stop my video. Long story short, there's someone out there for everybody. I feel like just allow life to do its thing, and you will see that things will come. Everything in life happens for a reason. Everything in life happens for a season, Henny. I've realized that there's certain skills or certain jobs that I've done, and before I used to be like, oh man, like why did I not like succeed? Why did I not get this from this job? Why did I not get that from this job? And now that I'm doing what I'm doing right now, everything that I've done in the past has sort of, it makes sense now. It makes sense. There literally is no rush. Just make sure that you live your life beautifully and enjoy yourself, because life is way too short to be focused on the negatives. When you see positivity is like putting light in a dark room. You're going to see that slowly the whole room will light up, and you're going to start realizing the blessings you actually have in life. Don't compare or try to rush your life or try to do anything. Just enjoy it, live in the moment, think about your future, and focus on yourself. That's literally the best thing I can recommend for anyone out there. Alright guys, we have come towards the end of this video. I really enjoyed making this video. Like, yeah, I'm going to have to go, and we'll have another chat next week.